Hello students, good morning. Welcome to the chemistry class. Today we will do the characteristics of chemical reactions. So characteristics means कि chemical reaction की क्या क्या विशेषताएं होती हैं. A chemical equation can be made more informative by the following ways. तो जो केमिकल रिएक्शन होती है उसमें जो सिंबल्स होते हैं वो हमें क्या क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन देते हैं. वी विल रीड दिस. फर्स्ट इज़ बाय इंडिकेटिंग द फिजिकल स्टेट ऑफ द रिएक्टेंट एंड द प्रोडक्ट. कि जो केमिकल रिएक्शन होती है उसमें जो रिएक्टेंट और प्रोडक्ट्स होते हैं उनकी फिजिकल स्टेट जो है वो बताई जाती है. दिस इज़ डन बाय यूजिंग द सिंबल लाइक एस फॉर सॉलिड, एल फॉर लिक्विड एंड जी फॉर गैस and AQ for the aqueous solution in bracket after the symbol or formula of the reactant and the product. कि जो reactant या product का formula होता है उसके बाद bracket में if S is written then means कि जो आपका reactant है वो solid state में है. if L is written there that means कि जो reactant या product है वो liquid state में है. and G that means the reactant or product is in the gaseous state. For example, magnesium plus oxygen give rise to magnesium oxide. Magnesium S means solid. Oxygen G stands for the gaseous state, so that means oxygen is in the gaseous state. Then the product magnesium oxide, then ब्रैकेट में क्या है S. सो S मीन्स कि मैग्नीशियम ऑक्साइड की कौन सी स्टेट है, सॉलिड स्टेट है. जो कि हमने एक्टिविटी में भी देखा था कि जो वॉच ग्लास में जो हमारे पास प्रोडक्ट बना था वो क्या कौन सी फॉर्म थी, सॉलिड फॉर्म थी. नेक्स्ट इज़ बाय इंडिकेटिंग द एवोल्यूशन ऑफ गैस. ठीक है कि एवोल्यूशन ऑफ गैस, जब गैस निकलती है किसी भी केमिकल रिएक्शन में से तो उसको हम कैसे रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं. ठीक है, तो जो केमिकल रिएक्शन होती है जब उसमें एक जो एरो होता है जिसकी डायरेक्शन अपवर्ड होती है, ठीक है, उसका मीनिंग क्या होता है कि गैस जो है वो इवॉल्व हो रही है. अपवर्ड एरो इज़ यूज्ड फॉर शोइंग द एवोल्यूशन ऑफ द गैस. फॉर एग्जांपल जिंक प्लस हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड that give rise to zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. This means hydrogen gas is evaluated. More examples: cupric nitrate in the solid state. This is the which type of reaction is this? This is a decomposition reaction. Means cupric nitrate is decomposed to give cupric oxide, nitrogen dioxide. This arrow means nitrogen dioxide gas is evaluated and the color of the gas is brown, and oxygen also evaluated in this reaction. Next is sodium sulfide plus sulfuric acid give rise to sodium sulfate plus hydrogen sulfide. Hydrogen sulfide is also a gas and the smell of the gas is pungent. Pungent means जो कि बहुत ही तीखी सी स्मेल लाइक, ठीक है, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द पंजेंट स्मेल, जो कि आपके एकदम गले को जाके लगती है. ठीक है, दैट इज़ द पंजेंट स्मेल. सो नेक्स्ट इज़ द एक्टिविटी. नेक्स्ट रिएक्शन ऑफ dilute हाइड्रोक्लोरिक एसिड विद द सोडियम कार्बोनेट. सो फॉर दिस रिएक्शन वी नीड फर्स्ट सोडियम कार्बोनेट, that is a solid sodium carbonate that is in the powder form. okay, ये solid form में लिया है हमने. next matchstick, blue litmus paper, that is to test the presence of the carbon dioxide, water, and then spatula and dilute hydrochloric acid, test tubes and test tube stand. So firstly we take a test tube and then add sodium carbonate to the test tube with the help of a spatula. So now he is adding the sodium carbonate into the test tube. Now we will observe what happened when we add the dilute hydrochloric acid to the sodium carbonate. This is the whole reaction when we add a little amount of dilute hydrochloric acid, a brisk effervescences of CO2 are produced. So they are produced due to the chemical reaction between the sodium carbonate and hydrochloric acid. Now we test the presence of CO2 with the help of litmus paper, as CO2 is acidic in nature, so it turns the litmus paper, blue litmus paper, into the red. Now we moist the litmus paper so that it turns red. You will see after some time, after a few seconds, the litmus paper turns red and the bubbles are coming out. So this is a CO2. So you will see a red strip. Now we do one more test, that is burning. Means कि जो CO2 है, we know that it does not support burning. So that's why we add more hydrochloric acid to the test tube. He light a matchstick. Now what happened to the matchstick when he put into the test tube? It extinguished. Why it extinguished? Because CO2 does not support burning, beta. So with these two tests, we know that the gas coming out of the tube is a carbon dioxide. So we observe that when sodium carbonate comes in the contact of dilute hydrochloric acid, a brisk effervescence are produced, and they are produced due to the presence of the carbon dioxide along with the sodium chloride and water. Now what is left behind in the test tube? It is a water and sodium chloride. Now it is an exothermic reaction, so the test tube is a little hot. Exothermic reaction means heat is coming out. So this is activity 2. Activity 3 is to show the decomposition of ammonium chloride, and for this we need a test tube, burner and ammonium chloride. So the teacher is performing an activity. She is having ammonium chloride in a test tube. The chemical formula of the ammonium chloride is NH4Cl. Now she holds the test tube with the help of tongue and heat it over a burner. Now we will see what happens when she heats the ammonium chloride. After some time, we will observe that two gases are coming out of the test tube, and these gases are ammonia NH3 and the hydrogen chloride. Ammonia is basic in nature and the other one is hydrogen chloride. Now you will observe the white fumes in a test tube. What is it? So we know that the ammonium chloride undergoes the process of sublimation. So when she heats the ammonium chloride, it changes into the vapors, and that vapors when come in the contact of the inner layer of the test tube, they get cooled down and stick with the inner layer of the test tube, because the temperature of the inner layer and the bottom of the test tube is different. That's why vapors cool down. So the white fumes are as same as the ammonium chloride. So this is the activity 3.